Wow, this one was deep. This one's named Father Time, and I renamed it Daddy Issues. Same thing. It started off right away with a very controversial topic, which is therapy. There's a man and a woman dialoguing back and forth about him needing to go to therapy. She says, "You really need some therapy." He's saying, "No, he doesn't. Everybody else needs therapy." He's rejecting, projecting, and deflecting his issues onto everyone else. And then she says, "You need to reach out to Eckhart." This is the second time they mention Eckhart, which makes me believe that he has a close relationship with Eckhart as a spiritual guide in his life. Kendrick also gives me a very strong Nipsey Hussle energy in this song. Rest in paradise, Nipsey. And right away before he gets into the song, you hear tap dancing in the back, which symbolizing them tap dancing around this topic of daddy issues and how daddy issues is something that we need to be discussing right now. Father time. It's time to discuss the father. And throughout the song, you hear him saying, "I got daddy issues, that's on me." I want to point out how much he is pointing to the fact that our men and the masculine energy needs to be accountable and needs to stand up for what they're recognizing is going on with their mental, spiritual, and physical health throughout our generation of what he calls it, a generation of home evasion. I believe he is referring to home evasions as the generations of our theft, our home bases, our home spirits being robbed, vandalized, and tormented out of us. And he talks a lot about how his father raised him up and the values that his father gave him. He said, his father said, "Fuck everybody, get your money, son. Protect yourself, trust nobody, only your mama and them." Meaning, don't trust anybody but money. He said that made relationships foggy and cloudy, that he really never attached to anyone. He couldn't take love seriously because all he was focused on is getting money. And I feel like he's realizing that wasn't the best way to be. He even goes on to mention how if you happen to like him during these times, he might have taken advantage of your love or rejected that love. Overall, he's talking about how daddy issues has impacted our men and what that looks like. Not being able to express yourself, being told that you're weak if you do express yourself. He also said they can't stop until they see their mistakes, meaning the men can't stop what they're doing until they see what's wrong. And until they see what's wrong, he says, we need to give our woman a break. And that goes all the way into the root of cosmic sexuality, because the woman is where the sexuality happens and the womb is where change happens and creates newness.